these like faceless channels, so we're doing a faceless video today, sort of. But here is the beginning of my next step. Something I've been wanting to do forever is get myself a metalsmithing setup. And I know this might be a little excessive, but we've got some large items to melt down to start with. And I don't intend on staying small with my operation. So we're going to be recurring purpose. This is to melt down this big piece of silver to start with. And of course I'll cut it up some. But I got this piece of sterling silver. It's about 2 pounds, 868 grams of sterling. And we're going to be proceeding to turn this into coins. And I've been communicating with all of the mints are like going crazy right now, and no one can keep bullion on the shelf. And of course this all changes, and this is a hype thing, but instead of selling this to the scrap dealer where I buy my bullion, I'm decided to go ahead and melt it down and start creating my own fractional coins. And so again, this is also a documentary series to show documenting the purity of the coins. So this is the very first in this new series documenting the unums. Euphorbius unum is the coin. There's going to be some other things in the field there, but it's going to be cast in, not cast, but struck in sterling, and they'll have both the sterling and the fine silver content on each portion. And the perspective is interesting here, isn't it? So let's go ahead and open up. We're unboxing. My very first ever unboxing video is the first on the series. So I'm going to be getting, I've ordered a few things, and I'm going to be getting a few more. Again, I'm chatting with some machinist companies about cutting dies, and looking for ways to, I'm going to be hand striking to start with, and then I'll have to I'll use those to develop demonstrate the desire for the product, right? And then I'll be able to get some investors in on this. So what does it say? I love gold. So not only is it a gold melting furnace in which I can melt gold in, but the whole thing is actually gold colored, which is pretty cool. I'm gonna have to get some gloves and take this outside to rearrange and fix the. So we got some exposed here. It's kind of like a fiberglass. So again, this is like the cheapest. Pretty much the cheapest one on the Amazon. Yeah, really, I want to just get the cheapest one, the hardest thing to use. I looked at some of the reviews, and they're saying that I have to jimmy rig this thing a little bit. There's my gas injector here. Oh, so it looks like it might even have an adapter to it already. And then, yeah, there's a ceramic collar in there. So maybe it was the older versions that were having issues. And it should have, let's see. Oh, there's all the valves and stuff. So, I don't expect the nicest piece of equipment out of the cheapest piece of equipment. Alright, I expect it to be functional, and I expect to have to do a little bit of. So I believe it's a 6 pounds, 3 kilogram container. Something that's really neat about this too is like I pick up rocks all the time, and I'll be able to not just start creating my own coinage is the plan, but I'll be able to do my own assays, fire assays on. So this is a gas regulator. I need to pick up a propane tank, and there should be down inside here should be the crucible still. All right, so here's a ceramic lid. cap for the system. Alright. So again, you know, cheap. It came just shoved in. I've got to rearrange all that fire. And I looked at plans for making them, and you know, to start with, just buying a cheap one to start with, I think is the option, and then I'll make a larger one later. If I don't see, I don't know. I might not need to really, because so here's the graphite crucible. And so you get this thing all hot, and stick it on in there with the metals in it, and so again, this thing, it's not going to fit in there. That doesn't work, right? So I'm going to have to cut this up or pound it down. And the process is going to be, once I get it all set up, is I'll have this molten silver come out, and then I'll pour it into water to create shot. And then I will be weighing out the little lumps of metal exactly the right size for my coins. But that's several months from now still, or at least a month. So anyhow, I got silver, we're going to turn it into coins, and this is the first step, the unboxing of. So here, that's going to go there. This goes on into here. Let's see. Oh, it's supposed to be faceless. Faceless videos. Boom. Valves. Got the instructions. So I think I got my $130 worth out of this so far, just in the unboxing video. Thanks for joining us, and we're gonna get into some silversmithing adventures. If you didn't know, I've done some silversmithing in the past, and I've done blacksmithing once upon a time ago. So we'll see where it goes. However much I got to do it, where I don't got to use my hand. But thanks for joining us, and go out in the world and make it a better place with the meat suit you was given to do it in. Have a great day. Like and subscribe.